Yo, what's up? This is Zamboanga cribs. Now let's check out my crib. This is my bed. This be my table. This disregard everything here. This be my sink. And this be my bathroom. And before you be asking, where's the toilet paper? No! There's no such thing here in the Philippines. Use this, you disgusting piece of shit. Alright, that was my crib. See ya, my nigga. Why Zamboanga? Zamboanga City has been a place I looked very forward to going to. It's located in an island of Mindanao in the southern Philippines, meaning this will be the first time I will visit Mindanao. It's the first of my two unconventional tourist destinations, which I refer to places which aren't popular tourist destinations, but definitely not bad places to go at all. It's known as Asia's Latin City, but I'm not sure if that's a fitting name due to the following.
You have to understand, Zamboanga City has like 5 tribes only, a melting pot of cultures. So that means you don't have like native Zamboangueños.
Zamboanga City has received a notorious reputation throughout the decades as a dangerous place due to its location and because of the battle that happened back in 2013. It was so bad that my parents were reluctant on letting me go after they learned about the travel advisories. But this reputation could not be further from the truth, and I can personally attest that you as a traveler has nothing to fear in Zamboanga City. You will always feel welcome here by the kind smiling locals. Now let's move on to the topic of today's video. Once Islas, as the name implies, are 11 islands located just an hour from Zamboanga City proper. Although named Once Islas, you are just going to visit these 3. So yeah, sorry if you expected 11 island hops, but I think these 3 islands are more than enough. I booked a tour through I Travel Zamboanga, but I highly recommend you to bring people to split the bill, as they charge roughly the same price per tour regardless of the amount of tourists. The tour guide was Kuya Erold, a nice and humble man with the greatest laughter. It's very short. If you saw Irvin's Zamboanga video, it's this guy. Less
about the meat, it's more about the sauce.
That's what she said.
We also had a local guide, Ibrahim Happy, whose last name was the center of many jokes. This is Ibrahim Happy. He's always happy. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Welcome.
This is the Visayas Island. Sir.
Welcome.
Welcome to Visayas Island.
The first destination is Visayas Island, which is a small island with pristine white sand beach, making it a good place for snorkeling and swimming.
Let's go.
Now you're going to see the climbing master
Right.
ascending the tallest coconut palm in the world. Alright? Watch and learn. Can you pay the hospital bill if I fall? Okay, this is too tough for me.
Okay.
Nothing beats fresh coconut, does it? Wait. Because my t-shirt doesn't get
Okay. You good?
The name Bisaya comes from the legend that there was a Christian and Muslim fisherman who lived on the island. The Muslim asked if they could share the catch together, to which the Bisaya Christian said,
Then they began calling this area, this place to be a Bisaya. That means your catch will be your catch, my catch will be mine.
Oh, Bisa means that?
Yes, that's for them here.
Your catch my...
Yeah. So again, it will give you a different.
How does it be? How does it Bisaya? It's not like extra Bisaya.
Nah.
Okay, where's the Bisaya and the Muslim living now?
Nah.
Dead?
For example,
anymore.
for example, like
Oh,
Sir
example.
Errol.
It's just a legend.
Christian,
Oh
yes.
yes.
Oh, okay, so this is not real. That sucks. I want to go.
You have to find the hardest area. So that
Ito?
Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go.
that's better. You have to, yeah. Why are you not hitting it? And then you could turn it
Okay,
again.
okay.
You're done.
Every single time I hit my hand with a knife, I get like, I think, you don't see the scars, but I had big scars. The backside of Visayas Island is quite different from the front, consisting of ancient petrified corals shaped through the waves of the ocean for millions of years. Most of the islands in Once Islas were used as fishermen's sanctuaries during storms or just simply to have a rest.
It's the burn months, so you can put baby Jesus here and Joseph and Mary. Or you can use this as a place to live. So as you can see, there's a lot of coral fragments along the beach. And it's not because they are like found loose or something from storm, it's actually because this island was a hotbed for dynamite fishing, which is a technique where, or is actually an illegal technique where they use dynamite to create an explosion or shockwave which stuns the fish and then collect it. The catastrophic side effects of this is that it destroys coral, and as you can see, this is the result. It's a coral massacre basically. But fortunately, the tourism development of the island has made this cease to exist. Mr. Wilson! Mr. Wilson! Are you okay? Mr. Wilson!
After the trip around the island, some young locals invited me for a feast they had prepared.
This is voodoo fight?
Right, it is.
Yes.
It is a
And it
voodoo
has-
fight. Oh, be careful. Sige. It's really bony. So,
Atom, yeah.
because it might get stuck on your throat. That's why.
I can try. Okay.
That's it.
No!
Is it? It's crunchy.
Yun lang.
An island adjacent to Visayas is basically called Panganak, or the offspring of Visayas, featuring a nice tidal pool.
The pool. Tidal pool. So once the tide goes up, everything goes up here, and then the water is being replenished. Once the tide goes down, everything goes back, and the water stays.
And there's
Thus,
fish
you can
there.
make it a natural pool.
Can I eat the fish?
You can just play with the fish. And
Alright. It's just water. There's nothing special.
There you go. And
3, 2, 1.
Then it was time to move to the next island. Usually this will be Baong Baong, but as it was under maintenance, we went straight to Sirumon. Oh yeah, in most of Mindanao, they use a boat called Jungkung, which unlike the Bangka, has no outriggers, therefore making it
fast as fuck, boy.
or at least faster than a Bangka. The next and last island is Sirumon, which has a nice sandbar and is also a good place for swimming and snorkeling in addition to hiking and scuba diving. Oh yeah, I didn't even tell you that they speak Spanish Creole in Zamboanga, known as Chavacano. Tell about the story of Zamboanga in Spanish, just very short.
Okay. El Zamboanga, Ara, si onde man estaba el Chabacano palabra, el diamond lenguaje Chabacano, aquí na Zamboanga. Estaba este con el 300 español, ya anda aquí na Zamboanga. And then, junto kanila.
And then?
Junto kanila will be the...
I was served food at Sirumon. Sadly, I don't have much footage of Sirumon because me and Kuya Errol spent most of the time discussing about history, but at least we went to the backside of the island. Here I also learned about the name of the island, and the origin story is similar to basically the majority of places around Manila. Jeez, get some creativity. Basically, some person of importance asked a random local, "What is this place called?" And the local misinterpreted the question for something else. So here an American arrived. Okay, this is not a convincing enough representation of an American. There. He asked the local old woman, "What is this place called?" To which the woman thinks he refers to the sea, which he responds, "Sea." She then thinks the American is tired and takes him to her hut, to which he again asks, inside a room, "What is this place called?" Which he misunderstands again and responds, "Room." The American at this point was starting to lose his patience, so he went out at a time when it was already dark, and asked a final time, "What is this place called?" To which the old woman thinks he's referring to the moon, so she responds, "Moon." At this point the American started spurging out, but then he came to realization that this is 3 words for my name, Sirmun, which is the name the island has stuck with since. Sirmun is the largest of the 3 islands you can visit. It's such a shame I didn't spend more time exploring it. The backside has a nice small community and is the place where you can also go scuba diving.
It's already the national government has been trying to intervene here in terms of getting the data.
Is
So
it-
you
is it
see
chopped
some
down?
tubes. Those some tubes are actually thermometers
Oh,
to make sure that they get to monitor the temperature of the island, how does it affect the island.
okay, so
That's
these
really
are,
nice.
is this not chopped down, this is actually the lungs. Oh,
It's not chopped down.
that's cool. Look at all those roots. Yes.
It's actually pangangat,
Pananganak.
pangangat, which means the offspring of this island. It makes a little bit sense because it's like a small island just nearby. And, I have no idea what this is. Is this
Go ahead, go ahead. It's a temporary seaport that was established by the Bureau of Fisheries.
Yeah, that's actually very nice.
And the one you see with an orange thing is actually a rain catchment thing. What about on the other side?
On the side? Okay. No.
Oh.
I can drink it, right?
Well, it says it's a rainwater. Rainwater, yeah.
But it's polluted.
No.
And look at how purely blue the water is. Oh, my eyes.
After being at the backside, we headed back to the boat as it was the end of the trip. I enjoyed Once Islas, but I really want to return to experience more of it. And I will forever remember it as the place I almost crashed my drone. Someone keeps saying she is gone by absolutely yelling. And it's been like 3 times I know that.
Forgive me!
I had my dinner that day at Baitar Mahal, a Morot-themed restaurant serving delicacies mostly from Sulu. During my visit, it was rather empty, probably because people were out singing karaoke instead. Among the dishes I tried was tiula itum, a burnt coconut beef soup similar to bolalo, and beef kulma, a curry dish. For dessert I had pasung, which is a delicacy made of rice flour, sugar and coconut milk. All in all, it cost $8. A good meal to end a good day. Stay tuned for the next video, as I will visit the popular Santa Cruz Island.